at number 4, and it is A Better Mousetrap Part 1. Let's begin. In the beginning episode, Todd Scoots Ming, daily reporter for the Daily Rag, decides to have his own show called Getting the Scoop with Scoops. He then decides to have an interview with a superhero heroine who knows all about vocabulary from the Planet Lexicon, and knows a lot of vocabulary, and talking about her battle with the villainous Dr. Two-Brains on the show. She none of that introduces Wordgirl on the show, who the two of them talk about reminiscing about the battles of the past episodes and seasons. Now, this two-part episode is more of a clip show, if many people may know, and many people saw it. Anyway, so, without further ado, there are some various clips from various episodes from Season 1 and 2, if I recall right, and possibly 3, and I think that's so too. Anyway, so the first clip is from the episode, was from the episode of Game of Cat and Mouse, where Dr. Two-Brains was trying to steal cheese at a, military base, I think, if I'm correct, until Wordgirl and Huggy proceed with Operation Weakness. And somehow that Operation Weakness was a cat blimp with Wordgirl meowing inside the device, which somehow terrorizes Dr. Two-Brains at the time. And somehow, on the other hand, everything foiled by Wordgirl is foiled by her hand, until Dr. Two-Brains, on the other hand, is watching it on TV, somehow irritates him at the process. And somehow all the villains all in town are somehow laughing at Dr. Two-Brains of his defeats over Wordgirl. And when that somehow irritates Dr. Two-Brains at the time, he then orders his henchmen to march down to the studio to hijack the entire show. Meanwhile, on the other hand, Todd Scoots Ming and Wordgirl talk about the times they had. On the other hand, Wordgirl continues on to talk about her past battles of his past seasons, however. On one clip in the episode... It was Season 1. I recall watching right. Two Brain Highway. In the episode Two Brain Highway, there is just one clip that Scoops tried that the part when Dr. Two-Brains is trying to get Wordgirl until a lane fixture falls right on him. And then, on the other hand, Scoops in her hand plays the clip back and forth, trying to make the audience laugh. And this somehow irritates Dr. Two-Brains. He somehow ties up Huggy and fires a goop ray on the remote where Scoops was holding. On the other hand, Dr. Two-Brains is somehow so mad at Wordgirl, talk about the past reminiscing battles that she had, and somehow hijacking the whole show, tying up Scoops, and Dr. Two-Brains, on the other hand, going to give Wordgirl the interview that she is going to get. If she does not, she'll get gooped, and if she does not, she's going to get cooped. And somehow the Two-Brains prepares to bring her final interview, ending Part 1. In the beginning of Part 2 of the episode, the narrator recaps what happened on Part 1, and Dr. Two-Brains, on the other hand, renames the show from the Getting the Scoop with Scoops to the Dr. Two-Brains Show. And somehow Todd Scoots Ming tries to recap what happened on Part 1. Until Dr. Two-Brains, on the other hand, interrupts him, Wordgirl ticked off, and Dr. Two-Brains then threatens Wordgirl if she does not tell now. If you may remember Part 1 of the episode, this two-part episode, however, is a clip show from Seasons 1 to 3, and this one from Seasons 1 to 3 as well. I think it's one from 4, I think, but what the hell. Wordgirl, on the other hand, is forced to talk to Dr. Two-Brains, answer Dr. Two-Brains' questions on why is she a stinking superhero as well. And Dr. Two Brains, on the other hand, asks her one question. He says, Dr. Two Brains, perfect evil villain or best evil villain? Pick one. And Wordgirl, on the other hand, another then decides to say, this best served nude.
You know what they say, revenge is a dish best served nude. Revenge is a dish best served nude.
I'm getting off topic here. Let's try and go back on what I was doing. Anyway, Wordgirl then forces an answer that he is the totally greatest villain you ever met. And somehow this sometimes irks Wordgirl at the time. Anyway, Dr. Two Brains, on the other hand, decides to show the clips of the past episodes from seasons 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 1, 2, 3, and 4, I think it's 1 through 3. And somehow one of them, the episode is, and somehow one of the clips he opens up is one that I saw today is the Ballad of Steve McQueen, and I think it's from the episode. The other one was from.
Well, Howard, thank you. It's quite a gesture on your part. Showing yourself to be the bigger man. Thank you. Which I find acceptable.
A simple plan, I think. A simple plan, and one of them is from Mousezilla, and one of them is from.
Until such time as I learn to drive, or get a Batmobile.
Damn it. Anyway, he shows the various clips to Wordgirl, irking her in the process, and he then shows a montage of Huggy getting his ass owned. And this time it really ticks Wordgirl really off, and then Dr. Two Brains somehow says, if you really... Dear friends, I really hate to see how you treat your enemies. You're my enemy. And one of the clips that the Two Brains is trying to do is this. And run. Clip on. No, what was that thing? Oh, this one. Clip. That was one of the funny moments in this episode as well, so I mean to say that. And somehow, Dr. Two Brains, on the other hand, shows a various montage of Wordgirl getting her butt owned and taunting her, I'm stronger than Wordgirl. I'm stronger than Wordgirl. I'm stronger than Wordgirl. I'm stronger than Wordgirl. And this somehow really irritates Wordgirl in the process. And Wordgirl and Huggy have a plan to get past Dr. Two Brains' interview and try to capture him and take him to jail. And somehow Wordgirl, on the other hand, tries to answer more questions to Dr. Two Brains. And one of the clips shows up is from one of the Wordgirl shorts. And this somehow shows the episode where Wordgirl is captured by Dr. Two Brains in his lair. And somehow Wordgirl, Huggy, slip by Dr. Two Brains, and the two of them take him down, and his henchmen. On the other hand, Scoops, on the other hand, writing stuff in his mouth, writing a pencil in his mouth, writes all his notes on on various questions he has for her. On the other hand, Dr. Two Brains is captured and taken straight to and somehow Dr. Two Brains is captured. And then Scoops, on the other hand, returns to his desk and resumes his interview with Wordgirl. The remaining questions were, what other job would I like to do besides superhero? And she guessed teacher. And that's a pretty good thing for her. Second question is, her favorite, her first question of her favorite word is word. Her second question is, what other job besides superhero she wants to do is teacher. And her third job she doesn't want to do is clean up a whole mess. And somehow this show ends with Todd Scoops saying farewell to reviewers and somehow ending the episode. Okay, that's a lot I said. Anyway, that's about it. What I like about this episode is that this episode is more of a clip show, and this is another top 10 favorite episodes of Wordgirl as well. Second, this is the only couple characters on the show besides the narrator. We have Wordgirl, Scoops, Huggy, Dr. Two Brains, his henchmen, and various clips from various episodes of Wordgirl. Third, I think this somehow is a clip show, and I think this sound reminisces from the first three seasons of the show, seasons 1, 2, and 3. And I think it's probably a recap of what happened in past battles of Wordgirl's days, in her crime-fighting days. Anyway, this is Jared Paulson signing off, and moving on number 2, Kid Math. That'll be for next time. Very well. See you later. Bye.